What's going on, everybody? Oh, that ain't what I want to happen at all. What's going on? Live Farmer 73 here. I know this is a tragedy waiting to happen. What's going on, folks? I had a question for y'all. I want to see how y'all gonna answer it. How you gonna answer it is how I may end up taking your advice and how I might move. I want to discuss something with the way today's economy is, the things that you might have to do. Ooh, thank you, Cloud. I beg for the sunlight and then I turn around and beg for the clouds. How y'all doing? Who just said it? Let me catch up with you. Let me catch up. I forgot to add my little thumbnail thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, I ain't gonna worry about it. I get it when it's over. What's up, everybody? I'm glad y'all in here because I'm about to ask y'all a question, and I want to see which way would y'all move. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. Everybody coming in the room. Even on the replay, some people watch the replay and throw their thumbs up too. I'm like, yeah. At first I'm like, that's crazy. That was during the live. But you know what? That's good. Do it anyway. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you, everybody in the house. Got is that okay? Chef Handyman. I thought that was my boy Chef Dagger. What's going on, Roosevelt? Patient Saint, DMV, Sam Willis. Salah, Off Grid, Adina, Wallside, Odom's Homestead, Chef Handyman, Handy Ma'am. I'm sorry, Handy Ma'am, Roosevelt, Garrett, Patient Saint, DMV, Sam White, Keys. Tammy Harris, Tay Cooper, Angela, Dorothy, Game Nerd Mom in the house, Antonia, let me see, said they follow what you said, Erica. Okay, Lucas, Patience Saint, Sam White. Okay, hey to everybody. How you doing, Tabby? Natasha, I had to make sure. T-Mac, M. Smith. Who is this? For Life. I don't know what that was. Oh no, Will and Keon for Life. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. JD Hill. How y'all doing? Listen, got a question. Good to see y'all this morning. Is it still morning? No, it's not. It's not still morning. It's 1:30. Y'all see where my head at. So listen, I said it right, Will? Okay, thank you. House of Azaria, how you doing? Said the kids and I finally caught you live. Well, tell the kids I said hello. Tell the kids I said hello. Grown with Hudson in the house somewhere. There she is. What's going on? Thank you, girl dad, cooking up deliciousness. The boom boom room. What's up? I harvested honey from my hive for this first time this year. I can't make this up. I'm literally feeding a whole full for my new beekeepers. Is Teresa. Okay. For my new beekeepers, one of the things why I stop selling my honey, I sit on my honey, and sometimes I even feed my honey back to my bees, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm open feeding. I just took a whole box that I had all winter, and I had it in the house, and it's sitting right here and letting the bees have at it to give them a head start for this season. So, just in case you wondering about that. How you doing, Papa's Off-Grid Adventure? Okay, how many gardeners I got in here? I'm gonna try to keep this brief because I gotta go, depending on what y'all say. How many gardeners I got? Me, yay, I don't care what you say. Say your name, say your name, say your name. How many gardeners I got in the house? I mean, I'm talking about them real ones. The beginners, I did that for y'all last week. I'm talking about them hardcore garden soldiers. How many soldiers do I got? How many garden soldiers do I got? Okay. This question is for you, and the way you answer it is going to affect several things. One of the things it's going to affect is how some of these new gardeners that's watching us right now are going to start playing things out. Y'all ready? Say DMV gardener say, I'm out here now. Okay, that's that real. Okay, and I'm really about to dig up this tomato after I answer this question because I got a second tomato I got to dig up. Here's the question. I'm not gonna play around with you. Okay, with the prices of everything now, some of the stores that you go to, some of the nurseries that you go to, your local nurseries. Now, let's put something into perspective. Everybody does not live in Florida. Everybody does not live in California. Okay, I need to put that out there because their abundance of tropicals and just their variety of gardening is just off the charts. Most parts of Florida, especially when you hit Central Florida down to South Florida, you can buy whatever you want. You can buy whatever your heart desire, your dream tree, your dream plant, I'm not kidding, your dream tropical, jackfruit, star fruits, you name it. California, I've never been to California to go shopping, but my family does, and I see what they do, okay? Now, and I see all the places. I got a friend in California, NJ Cali Gardner. He worked at a place called Green Acres Nursery, and he showed me all kind of stuff over the years. Like he can have his way, he can have his feel. So if anybody ever go see NJ Cali Gardner, or if you watch it, tell him, man, I know, we here. Okay, here's my question to you: with all the prices, if you're living not in California, not in Florida, with all the prices, when you go to one of these local nurseries in, let's say, the Carolinas, you're not coastal, or if you're in the Midwest, or if you're in the Northwest might have a little something going on too, but you know what I'm saying. Here's my point. If you order something online, y'all know where I'm going. They ain't gonna have the varieties of things that you're looking for in your local nurseries, right? It's very rare. I have one here that really goes out of their way, and that's why you always see me in it. That's Seven Oaks Nursery here on St. Andrews Road in Columbia, South Carolina. I make my way to get all the way over there because they usually have some exotic things that's just not in any other nursery here. So that's Seven Oaks Nursery on St. Andrews Road, Columbia, South Carolina. Tell them Lead Farmer 73 sent you. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Now, anywhere else in the United States that I know of that I've been to is no different than my own big box stores or nurseries. They got the same stuff. Beefsteak tomato, Mr. Stripey, Cherokee Purple. You know, they got when it comes to your apples, Red Delicious, Yellow Delicious, Granny Smith. They don't go outside of the norm no matter where you go. And the funny thing is, all these nurseries are getting all of their supplies from hey, Gina versus Gina. They're getting all their supplies from the same place. Where's the cup? They're all getting it from here. So, my question to you, you go to these nurseries. You pay these high prices in a lot of these nurseries just to try to get something more, a variety, a change in a change of pace, something else. You don't want no beefsteak tomato. Maybe you want one of these weird tomatoes people is talking about, the yellow pear tomato. If you buy that, okay. If you try to buy something online, it's gonna cost you, right? Shipping, everything. If you purchased, let's just say you saw that you wanted this special pomegranate. Say you wanted this special pomegranate tree that lets off of these rainbow pomegranates. I don't know, purple pomegranates, whatever. They are sold nowhere. You can't get them online, and if you find them online, the tree gonna cost you probably $300, and then it's gonna be $500 to ship it to you. How many people ever been in that? I'm talking about to my real G's now, my real gardeners. How many of y'all know when you order something online and it's something particular? I don't know if it could be a mango, it could be a passion fruit, something that you can't get in your area that you really want to try. Avocado, mango, star fruit. You are gonna pay $400 for the tree, and you gonna pay $500 for shipping. Y'all know I'm playing, but I'm not far off. And then when you get said tree, it's gonna be about this big. It's gonna be so small when you get it. It ain't done hardened off or nothing. How many people have got this before? You done went off and paid your $200, and you done paid for that extra shipping. You wanted it right now, so you even, man, quick ship it to me. So I'm gonna pay the extra $15. So shipping doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. You get that tree, and the tree will come in a box the size of your front door. You and your family wrestling the big tree in the house. You can't wait to open it. You open it, and it's about 40 pounds of newspaper in there, a couple of sticks, and this is what they'll do for you. I'm gonna show you this. This is the truth too. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. They'll take a tree this big and stick a long 4 foot stick in it and put some tape on it. Like this. So what you was feeling inside the box was this stick. But this is the tree you end up getting. How many people has that happened to? And then you cussed yourself out first. Like, I knew I should have waited with my stupid, impatient bleep bleep, bleepity bleep, bleepo bleep. Bleeping bleeper. I will bleep somebody's bleep if they don't bleep my bleepity bleep bleep in this bleep. Tell me, because I know I've been there. I've even called a couple nurseries back like, hey, you know I ordered a mango tree. I didn't order a mango seed. You sent me a seed with a leaf on it. Yes. Uh-huh. How many people? It happened to everybody. If you a real G, if you a real gardener, it doesn't happen to you. So here's the question. Shipping is so expensive. What you're going to get in the mail, even if you got the money to pay the shipping, they're going to send you something like this. You can even still see the little tape. Half the trees they send you, you can still see the tape from the graft union. It ain't just grafted, but you can even still see the tape, that the parafilm tape that they use. Oh, you talking about somebody heart thumping, boy. You be about to bite your whole left side of your. Hold on, can y'all hear me? Oh man, what happened to me Wi-Fi? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Oh, I can clearly see the face I'm making. so y'all can see me. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. That's right. Get your water in. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. Let's keep this going. I didn't want to be on here long. My phone overheated. I know why too. It's not hot outside. It's just that sun was baking my brains out too. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Take these off now. Thank you for the confirmation. I have to get those tomatoes later. Okay. Here's my question. I'm gonna get right back into it. Here's my question. With the prices being the way they are in the nurseries, I'm talking about you trying to get something different, something exotic, something that you just can't just go out and buy. Okay, so that's a big factor. So thank you everybody for the confirmation. If you wanted to order something special, a special kind of apple, special kind of pear, special kind of food, I wanted to make sure y'all was listening. If you did that, you know the shipping gonna be high. Here's my question. If you know that if you buy the tree online from this nursery, said nursery, is gonna cost you about $200, you're gonna get a plant about that big in the mail. And then you gotta pay for shipping on top of that. If you want that tree, because you can order a tree to be even bigger. The bigger your tree you get, the more money it costs. So say you want a 6-foot tree. That 6-foot tree gonna cost you some serious money, right? Plus shipping. The bigger the tree, the bigger the cost, the bigger the shipping. So by the time you said and done, and you want a tree like my wife's chocolate plant here, that's damn 9 feet tall, you gonna pay serious money. My question is, would you drive? Would you say, listen, with the money that I'm going to spend, with the money that I'm about to spend on shipping, and the money that I'm going to spend for a decent sized tree, I could just go get it myself. Would you drive? I don't know what kind of car you guys, so that's gonna factor in. Gas prices gonna factor. But then again, your passion gonna factor in there too. Would you would you drive 6 hours to another state to get the tree of your dreams? Say a 8-foot tall, whatever kind of tree. And let's just say the drive there and the drive back is gonna cost you about $200 for gas, just for gas. And when you get there though, the tree is only like $100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a give and take. The tree is just say $100, but it's like massive. But the gas money and you got to feed yourself on the way, that's going to run you about $200. And let me kick something else to you real quick. Say, yo, what if you did a buddy road trip, a YouTube greenhouse lounge road trip? For instance, say I'm in South Carolina. And I'm like, hey, I'm about to roll down to Miami real quick. Take us about 8 hours. Who down to go? We all chip in on the gas. Say I'm driving, or say it's bigger than we all ever knew, and we got several cars, right? Say, hey lad, we riding with you. We gonna chip in on gas. So from here to Miami, I know it's gonna cost me in my Chevy Tahoe, that V8, it's gonna run me about $300. Okay, there and back. It's gonna run me about $300. But if we all chip in on the gas, it's really gonna say I got 4 people in the truck with me because we all gonna bring something back. Just just say it's all gonna cost us about, you know, $50 or so. Now, when you get down there, okay, I don't know all the parts of Florida. I know where I frequent and I know where my timeshare is. I know I got a timeshare condo down in Florida. I got some family in Florida. I got some friends in Florida. I know where all of them things are. And I frequent Florida more than you'll ever know. And the people that watch me, they know how much I'm in Florida. Everybody know because y'all be seeing me. Is that Land Farmer? Y'all see me there all the time. As a matter of fact, I was just there a few days ago. Okay. So, would you be down to ride like a greenhouse lounge, what is carpool down to some part of Florida to, I don't know, fulfill some wants? Gotta watch my words, right? So, would you ride 6 hours for the real tree that you want instead of paying all this money to go and, you know, they ship some tree to you that's about this big, not even this, you know, you keep looking down at your $400 on the floor like this. Damn shame. What a dummy. And then every time that one little tree that you bought for $400 lose a leaf, you get sick inside, don't you? You get sick inside. I got a tree right here. I'm going ahead and show it to you. I'm not going to tell you where I got it from, but I'm going to show it to you so you can really feel my pain. Oh, come on, chocolate. I need y'all to feel this pain. I took off the label. I'm making sure y'all can see that. See these two dead guys right here? Dead, dead, dead. Only thing that's holding on is this piece that just started growing out of the blue. Now, I'm not going to say what kind of tree it is, and I'm not going to say where I got it from. It's a citrus. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I tell you what kind of citrus it is, you're going to be like, oh, I know exactly where you got it from. Trust me, you will. It's still got the grafting tape on it. That's how new this is. It's still got the grafting tape. Okay. So soon as these little leaves start dying on me, after I repotted it, every leaf that fell, look, you can see them inside the pot. Every leaf that fell, I cried, like Miss O.G. Gardner say, just a little bit. I cried and shed a tear just a little bit. In the words of Shirley O.G. Gardner on her channel, I shed a tear. So, how many people has had that happen to you? Oh, by the way, let me give you another demographic. $60. In Philadelphia, is worth $50. 60. No, I'm sorry. $50. $50. When I got it, it was in a box about 5 feet long. I can't make this up. It was in a box about 5 feet long, stuffed with shredded newspaper and sticks. It has sticks all over the place. So what the hell they want me to do with all these sticks? Like roast a pig with them? I don't know. Or jam one through my head because I was dumb enough to buy this freaking plant. What's up, M4 Barbecue? So, for that $50, that was gas money. Cloud Walker said, I feel your pain. I just got one like that with a kumquat. How many other people has this happened to? Go on, give me your testimony before I tell you what we should do. Hey, Rucker Homestead, how you doing, my brother? Good to see you, man. Ananias says, my kumquat tree died. I'm sick. This one on life support. Kerry Robinson say, I know that pain. Almond trees got me. I've had 4 and only had 1 to survive. Anybody else? Anybody else this happened to? Okay. So since I'm the only person this happened to, okay, Q Williams say, I got a kumquat. Too sad. Oh, got a kumquat too. Sad face. I feel you. Pecan tree. Oh, them is the worst. Them is the worst you can order. Any nut tree you order online, you gonna be shaming yourself. Say I bought one a few weeks ago, still waiting for it to be shipped. Vonzella says, good afternoon. How you doing, Vonzella? Delgata says, nectarine, $75 for a twig that died within 30 days. They done gave, they gave you credit for it. Right. They don't give no cash back. No nurseries online give you no cash back. They'll probably let you exchange and give you the credit, but that's about it. Sunday Backyard Farmer in the house. What's up, brother? Say my miracle berry tree is still the same size from 2 years ago, never fruit, and it looks sick. Okay, my miracle berry, they grow so slow. They grow extremely slow, but they will fruit if you fertilize them. Dump fertilizer, organic fertilizer on the miracle berries. That's how I got all them berries last year. Dump compost on them mugs. Fruit salad tree. Can I? Ooh, Wanda. You wait a minute. I got something for you. Let me see. Miss Shirley OG. There you go. She said, got me laughing while I'm in the garden doing cleanup. You so funny. Just a little bit. I had to say your saying because boy, I cried just a little bit, just like you. I had to throw that in there, Miss Shirley OG Gardner. For everybody don't know Miss Shirley OG Gardner that's here in our greenhouse lounge right now, please go over and check her out on her channel, Miss Shirley OG Gardner here on YouTube. Please go check her out. Let me see. Fresh and Fire Backyard say I got a teeny tiny Miwok kumquat like that. Fortunately, it was healthy, so it survived. That happens. But for the most part, it's still disappointing. Now, everybody to keep on buying fruit salad trees. I stopped doing that years ago, and that's why I started grafting my own fruit salad trees. Because when they graft those fruit salad trees, they do whatever the hell they think is going to sell. They don't do things according to, like I grafted a bunch of apples on one tree because I knew this one would pollinate this one, that one would pollinate that one, that one would pollinate this one. Buying a fruit salad tree with different varieties on it, especially stone fruit. Hey, Unbiased LLC, I see you in here. About 2 of your trees, branches will always die. 2 of your varieties on those trees that you buy will always die. And then you will have 1 branch that outperforms all the rest of them. So you paid a lot of money for basically a 1 variety tree. Because that one, say your yellow delicious is going to outperform your your red delicious, going to outperform your Granny Smith, going to outperform all that other stuff. It's just terrible. And the other ones is going to die off. I stay away from them. Learn to graft yourself, and that way you can control what goes on your tree. Usually on a fruit salad tree, here's another thing with those fruit salad trees. You will buy a fruit salad tree, you already got this plum. You already got this doggone peach. You already got this. You really getting it because this type of nectarine you don't have. But since it's a fruit salad tree, you would think it'd be kind of cool in your yard. All that stuff end up dying. You pay double the price for just to buy that one nectarine tree that's going to outperform all the rest. If you do it yourself, it don't do that. I showed you proof. Now, I had to touch on that fruit salad tree because a lot of people keep buying them. I'm guilty of that over the years. I will never do that again. I'll graft my own first. Let me see. Okay. Hey, Lisa McDonald. Now, would you drive 6 hours to go get the tree of your dream? Would you spend, just say in total, you spend $500 on the trip? Now, before you say yes or no, that's including this spider look like a whole human being. That might be a brown recluse. Hold on. Got him. Got him. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm in the South. No, that wasn't a brown recluse. That was a wolf spider. Looked like a man's hand crawling. Remember Cousin It, the thing they used to, in the Addams Family, crawling across the ground, looked like a whole man's hand crawling close to me. FYI, if you're in the North, if you're in the South, if you new to living in the South, I've been here for 20 years, over 20 years, but I feel that I'm still new to the South because there's some stuff that I don't understand. So that until you understand everything, you're new. If you feel something on you like a little breeze, it's something on you. Don't be like, oh, something feel funny. That's not your intuition. You understand what I'm telling you? If you live in the South and you're new to the South, if you feel something crawling on you, or you feel like, ooh, something must be going on, I can feel the hair standing up on the back of my neck. No, you can't. That is a tarantula. Okay, do this. I smack the hell out of myself every day. Anything I feel, it could just be my shirt blowing in the wind. Why everybody, when they smack themselves, they do some kung fu, a little bit of kung fu, right? Kung fu theater. You trying to turn your head in the back of you like an owl. You would take your whole shirt off. Down in the South, if you down here visiting, or if you just moved down here, if you feel those intuitions, hair standing up on the back of your neck, or you think just your shirt fluttering in the wind, it's something on you. That's northern thinking. Stop it. That is northern thinking. If you think you see something in the corner of your eye, in the North, you like, long as it ain't a man about to rob me, I don't care. Dude, down here, if you feel something and you do like that, don't ignore that. Don't ignore it. God knows, don't ignore it. It could probably kill you. Whatever it is, down in the South, in the Carolinas, if you see something moving in the corner of your eye, even if you're in the house, it could probably kill you. Or do you some serious harm. It could be as small as a spider. That wolf spider you see, I'm like, forget this video. That thing gotta go. Okay, I mashed him first and then identified the remains. I don't be like, wait a minute, how many legs do it got? 1, 2, 3. And if it got 8 legs, how many eyes is the safe one supposed to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't do that. Bye, y'all. And then after I give my coroner report on the body, be like, oh, I guess that one was harmless. Psh. They ain't harmless if they about to give you a heart attack. Okay, they ain't gotta bite you and put venom in your body. If they about to give you a damn heart attack, they dangerous, right? People be like, oh, I don't harm snakes and stuff that that ain't, they're beneficial. Some snakes is beneficial. Yes, they are. They won't hurt you. Yes, they will. If you walk out and then something slither through the grass like that and you clutch your doggone arteries, that's a heart attack. So it could have hurt you just like a venomous viper. Sorry, I was raving. So, would you pay $500? That means including the tree, the gas, the trip. Let's just say $600 because y'all bought a dirty hotel. Now I got a story to tell you. I got a story to tell. Me and my wife was in Florida last week on business. It was spur of the moment. I had to go. I had no choice, and I couldn't afford to fly. If I could afford, when I say can't afford to fly, I mean it. I mean, them last minute air flight tickets. They want your firstborn for that. So, which they can go and have him now. He grown. But so we drove. We drove to Florida, and we got there late. So I couldn't stay in my condo or nothing like that. So it was spurred of the moment. Couldn't arrange anything. We get to Florida and I'm like, it's hotels all around, On the way there, gentlemen, this is why we need to stay in our place. Now, see, I know people about to get on me. Led, that ain't no woman's job. Led, that ain't ladies' work. Led, women can do what men can do. I'm not going there with you. I'm just going to make a quick observation, okay? Men, stay in your place. Stay in your place. My big head ass book a room I thought I was doing something. I'm going to get me and my lady a place, right? And I book a hotel through one of them .coms instead of just calling down there. I got connections. I could call people like, hey, I'm going to be over in such and such. Hey, can you find me something? No, I'm trying to be the man. I get this. When I say it was a stain on the earth, Econo Lodge. I'm not going to say what road. I'm not going to say it because I know some of y'all know exactly where it is. Some of y'all might be watching, some of the people behind the desk. When I tell you it was the scourge of the earth, I asked the woman, I said, can I go look at the room first? She said, yeah. Me and my wife go and look at the room. As soon as I opened, first thing I knew right off the bat, if you got a normal big booty air conditioning coming out the side wall of the front of the hotel, if none of the air conditioners down the row of rooms match each other, like y'all didn't get these from a real reputable dealership, y'all just kept going to Walmart and replacing each one. If all these big booty air conditioners poking out the side of the front of the hotel room, if all that rust juice and rust water is just dripping on the ground and lizards is licking the water up, that's a number one sign. That is the number one stunner right there. Pull up in the mud. Can I see the room first? So I go and look at the room. I see the air condition, big booty air condition leaking juices. Opened it up and you can see where, before I could even see the room, I look up and you can see water damage from upstairs. Ain't nothing watery should be right here over the front door. Why is it water damage? And they didn't even bother to repair it, right? It's like it's got liquid in it. Then there's another one in the back of the room by the bathroom. And then it all hit me. Roach. If you ever had roaches, you can smell roaches. That's a smell you will never get rid of. It's like a beekeeper can smell wax moth. right? I know what wax moths smell like from a half an acre away. If I got wax moth in my hive, I can smell them. They ain't fooling me. They fooled the bees. They ain't fooled me. If you've ever had roaches, and you know what, you can smell the brand of roaches too. You can smell the brand of roaches. Is these water bugs or these German Smurf roaches? You know them long ones, them sugar smack roaches. Is these the ones that look like jujubes? Or is these the ones that look like Raisin Bran? Moving. Okay. German roach. I smelled the German style roach. The long bodies. The long body sedan roaches. The little golden ones. Soon as I smelled that, my wife looking at me like, ain't nothing to look at. She said, you ain't gonna listen. This is a true story now. I told you I'm broke. I'm broke. She said, well, they ain't gonna refund your money because you went to one of them .coms and got, I said, because I booked 2 nights. Went to the office, said, man, look, I said, you go in there and you tell them to get my money back, because if I go in there, I'm gonna cuss out everybody and the roaches in person. Everybody. And I know I'm not gonna get no money back if I go handle it right now, because I'm so mad. I'm so tired. I've been on the road. I've never been across country with a puppy dog. So that's crazy. Dogs gotta doo-doo. Dogs gotta pee. You gotta let them out. And that I don't understand. I'm new to puppies. So I'm frustrated. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. And I smell roaches and leaking big booty air conditioners. So while my wife is inside the doggone place trying, you heard me, to get my money back, I'm sitting in the car trying not to cuss myself out. Because this is my moment to shine. I'm supposed to be a man. I'm supposed to have handled all this right for me and my old lady. I'm supposed to be like, yeah, girl, I got you. I told you I'd get you something nice. My stupid ass. I got us the Mecca of crack. I can't make this up, and she will come down and testify. When we first pulled up, there's a circle in front of this Econo Lodge, like a bus stop, but it's like a circle, like a fountain's supposed to be in front of it. Some of y'all Floridians know exactly what I'm talking about. Big Rooster in the house. What's up, brother? Y'all can see, y'all know, some of y'all know exactly which Econo Lodge I'm talking about. They got a big circle out in front of it, like a fountain supposed to be there with seats around it. I seen one homeless dude out there. You know, I ain't tripping. You know, I ain't all like that. I ain't tripping on that. But as I'm sitting in the car waiting for my wife to go and get our doggone money back, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm running out of fingers because now all of the drug activity and homelessness and shopping carts and little girl bicycles. I don't know why drug addicts steal little girl bikes. like, look, you already on drugs, just steal a full-size bike. You already stealing, just steal a full-size bike. Like he had some kind of morals or something. Steal a whole man's bike. Every time I see somebody, they done stole a little girl's bike somewhere, little girl 10-speed. African Dreaming in the house. What's up, brother? So all these little girl bikes with the streamer still on them. One of them still got one training wheel up and one training wheel down. You didn't even take time to lift up both training wheels. Little girl 10-speeds is coming up. Little girl mountain bikes. Shopping carts full of everything. And book bags. They're all adjourning at this circle right in front of me where I'm parked at. I'm looking in at the doggone hotel, see if I can see my wife, because it's one of those where you can see everything because everything happens right here at the front door. Ain't no lobby. They talking about they had a pool and breakfast in the morning. The pool looked like something from an Olympic-sized pool, right, from the internet picture. And the breakfast looked like you gonna be staying in the Palmer House Hilton and be eating with gold forks and knives. Their breakfast was like a piece of toast and one of them little things you peel back full of jelly. That's their continental breakfast. They said they had a full spread. I'm not even gonna go there because I'm getting mad again. And I told my wife I wasn't gonna be mean no more. I'm giving up my mean streak on YouTube. So here come two of them passing a vape thing back and forth like they playing hacky sack on the beach. They passing back and forth. I'm like, is this some kind of crack-headed ass game? They passing the vape back and forth, walking closer towards me. So I got my hand on the steel like, man, this is dumb because I think they messing with me. Don't people, not even crazy dope heads do this. This is some kind of intimidation tactic. I've seen this in a movie somewhere. They passing it back and forth, looking at me, coming closer, passing the vape back and forth, taking a smoke, blowing the smoke, coming closer to the front of the hood of my car. I done took the safety off now. Now I'm looking like the dog ears done went up. I'm looking for my wife, hope she don't come out during this 12 o'clock high noon draw. They walks right past me. I got my head turned like a damn owl, making sure this ain't no front. Now I got up there, I'm gonna swivel like I'm back up north because this is starting to get ultra crazy. And mind you, I'm gonna divert real quick. Hey, dude, did they come up with some kind of liquid crack? I'm just asking. Can they do that now? Can they put drugs in them things? Because these dudes was wired. They was wired, son. That was not no normal vape juice that they was vaping. And that doggone Serena Williams back and forth with the vape pen thing was freaking me out. Again, I'm not bougie. You know, it ain't like I'm tripping, but this was excessive. This was excessive bumdom, if you will. I'm not even gonna say homelessness. This was pure uncut bumdom. It was excessive. I'm used to it. I ain't perfect. I ain't living in no perfect neighborhood. This was excessive. This need to have been on the news what I was watching. So my wife finally come out and said they only gave you half back. They made you pay for the first night because they made you pay for the first night because it's already booked. Even though I had just booked it like 3 hours ago while I'm driving. You had to pay for that. They gonna refund you the second day back though. So I'm so ready to cuss and get out the car and go in there and get my damn money because y'all got busted holes in the ceiling. It smelled like roach in there. And these big booty air conditioners with the rust on them gotta be blowing some kind of mold on people. So I'm ready to go in there and act a fool until here come the vape twins come back. I said, look at these, babe, these the ones I was telling you about right here. These the ones right here. She said, just leave. I said, you know what? Let me tell you something. True story. This is the best $59 I've ever wasted. They can have it. $59 room. You know what my wife told me? She said, $59? She said, you know better than that. You know what we was going to get for $59. I said, look, I was trying to save a little money, hoping I could bring a few things back. You know, So, whole point of this whole thing is, you can go down to Florida or wherever, you can get a good place for cheap. You can. You got to know where you're going. You got to know where you at. I overstep my boundaries thinking I'm playing the man. Usually my wife make our reservations because she do on the internet, she do the whole street view internet. She even pull up damn Google Earth and look at it live or something. I don't know what she do, but it's always nice if we got to do something in a hurry. Not me, not this guy. No, I got us a front row seat to the kingdom of crack. All of these. And people probably gonna say, Led, you can't be talking about homeless people like that. This was not homelessness. This was the bumdom kingdom. This was bumdom. This was not homelessness. They were enjoying this. You understand me? They enjoyed this. This madness. They was laughing and having a good time. And I believe one of them lit something on fire while I was pulling off. I didn't stick around to see what was going on. Just to let you know. So if you do end up down in Florida, any part, you right here on YouTube, you know we got family here in the Greenhouse Lounge. Holla at some of them and ask them a few questions. If you're going anywhere to Kissimmee or Orlando or any of that central area, I know a decent amount about it, but if that don't work, I know people that live right there that can let you know. Okay, Crafty Mom's Creation lives that way somewhere. Supreme Family Garden, Orlando Backyard Gardener, the Orlando Gardener with the mangoes. I know people down there. Okay, so they can help you and guide you. So, Eco Neighbor is a little more northwest. So still, Eco Neighbor, even because I don't know if you're going down to Central Orlando, Central Florida, but if you're going northern Florida, there's a lot of people up that way too. Eco is one of them, off the top of my dome. So, would it be worth it to purchase that tree? Would it be worth it to go ahead and go spend a whole $100 on that room? Stop it. Spend that $100 on that room. That $49.99 a night ain't popping, son. I'm with that price for a hotel room in Orlando, Florida. I'm surprised there was not 2 roaches behind the desk. Hello, may we help you, sir? I had a reservation. The rats is in the room changing the linen. The roaches is at the desk. One moment, I have a call. Give me one moment. Yes, okay. Room 19? Okay. Send water and ice to room 19. Roaches. The place that I stayed was horrendous. The place that I booked need to be airlifted off of the earth. Forget tearing it down. Don't bring no demolition crew, because when they tear it down, all of them roaches gonna scatter to the other establishment. Don't do that. Put some of them big old hooks up under it, and then get one of them big old doggone Huey helicopters from the military and lift that whole bumdom kingdom up off the earth. And next time they send one of them SpaceX rockets into outer space for no good damn reason, set that place on one of them rockets and get it out of the stratosphere. We don't want nothing to have to do with this. It's taking up our breathing air. Man, that place was, let me tell you something. I'm going to slide off real quick. And remember, I was fussing because I was mad and I was tired. Let me tell you something. That place reminded me of social media. Social media trolls. That bad hotel reminded me of social media trolls. If you see that you got one troll, you know it's a whole bunch more trolls in the wall. You know, if one of them keep getting on your nerves in your live stream, it's about 50 to 100 more. You just don't know which one it is. It's 50 more of them in the wall, right? So I thought of that and I told her that. I said, this place reminds me of social media sometimes. Hey, I'm telling about the Roach Motel excursion. Oh, no. Even she said, oh, no. Boy, that night we was hungry, couldn't eat. We was hungry but couldn't eat. Right. Because, you know, when you smell the thickening of roach, you can't get this. You can't get roach out of here for a while. Smelling roach is like sniffing up bleach. You done mess around, mix it with some dish soap or something, and it burns up in here. When you smell, like, I ain't talking about just somebody just had a couple of them, and they working on getting rid of them. They using little peanut butter sticky stuff in the corners to get rid of the roach, trying to get this back to the queen. No, not that. This is that smell of thick, uncut roach of a person's house that don't give a F. Like, yeah, we got roaches, word. No. I'm talking about the one that's like, this is roach is a badge of honor. Like, they don't even mind it. Like, you want a piece of cake? Them kind. That smell where it's in your face. It's that smell ain't getting out of your nostrils for about at least 12 hours. You got to grow some stuff back. Like, you got your taste buds, you got the smell buds, you got to grow them boys back. Back to what I was saying. That's how horrendous this whole trip was. That part of the trip. Would you spend not $500 but $600 to go down, spend your gas money, eat a little something? You ain't trying to be down here eating extravagant, going to Giorgiano's and stuff. Pick you up a couple somethings to bring back to the house. Amy said, unbelievable. Yes, if I didn't witness it myself and live it, I would agree 100%. So I was telling about the bumdums, honey. They gathered around the circle. Let me be rich in the house, man. Thank you for that.
That was their habitat. We was disrupting their habitat. Now, we can't be talking about them. We was out of place.
She said we was disrupting their habitat. We was in the wild. We in their kingdom. So we was disrupting their groove.
Yeah.
It's the same as like us going to the Amazon forest and knocking down trees to build stuff. We're in their natural environment.
Complaining that they here and we in their space.
Okay, we gotta coexist with the bums. Okay, I'm with you. It's not their fault. That's right. Just the smoking rocks just kind of happened.
No, it's just they just got a little distracted.
You so nice. They just got a little distracted along the way. Like the whispers of what's her name? To grandmother's house. A wolf in sheep clothing came. Oh my God. Lost and turned out.
Now knowing that was about.
Yeah, that was about, she just tricks. Lost and turned out. Yes, they mixed it with Little Red Riding Hood. The pimp and the chick that got off the bus.
Oh, that's kind of what the story was.
If anybody don't know what we talking about, please go listen to The Whispers. Lost and Turned Out. Listen to the words. Don't get sopped up in the smoothness of the whispers because you'll be like, this is my cut. But you got to listen to the words because then you're like, damn. So they got distracted along the way, you saying. Okay. A wolf in sheep clothing came along. Olivia, right. That's why I always call it Lost and Turned Out. Olivia, right.
That's the name of it?
Yes, the song is called Olivia, yes.
Oh, I've been calling it Lost and Turned Out
Olivia. Please go listen to Olivia. Thank y'all for correcting me because for 51 years I've been calling it Lost and Turned Out. If you pull it up, either way it's gonna come up. Olivia. That's where we was, where she got off the bus. Trust me on this, okay? Sunday Backyard Farmer said, get you some of that hotel money back, make it cheaper, Mr. Man, thank you, brother. He said, get you some of that hotel money back, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Because I'm telling you, it was ugly. I appreciate that, man. Because I was about to have my wife in there staying in that place like Olivia. It was bad news, man. You just can't go off doing stuff like that. So we hightailed it out of there and went closer to our condo, our original condo, and got a place. A nice, clean, nice, wonderful, clean. Yes, it was more money. But doggone it, I ain't have to look out and be like, excuse me. No, thank you. Whatever you about to ask me. Hey, Miss D's Harleywood Garden, how you doing? Yeah, already cut, man. You just gotta ask. That's some cheese right there. Already in that bag, yes, ma'am. Already shredded. I did that for you. After having you about to stay in that Roach Hotel, I had to do a little something extra for you. Okay, all right. I thank you, sweet thumb, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. How did you put thumbs up 3? How did you thumb up the number 3? Oh, that's dope. You can thumb them up too. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know how we doing this, but I likes that. You can thumb them up. Now they made it so you can heart the super chat and everybody in the super chat can thumb the super chat up. Thank you. Odom's Homestead, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, well, I never say this, but this is new. I never say, like and share and subscribe to my channel. But I will say this. Please like these people's super chats. Please. Please put a thumbs up on all of the super chats. You ain't got to be worried about me, but man, thank you. That is awesome. Now, YouTube, y'all done did it now. I like that. I like that right there. That make it so I can show some kind of gratitude. And everybody else can too. Man, that is a good update. And Odom Homestead said, let's celebrate Odom's Homestead's their 3rd super chat on a live stream. Okay, YouTube. YouTube stepping it up. Now they about to get rid of them other one over there, that other platform. YouTube like, we better step our game up. I don't know. How you doing, Cali Homestead? How you doing, Pooh Bear? I could barely see. Yeah, this is nice. This is luxurious. Thank you, boss lady. It ain't letting, boss lady, I don't know, but it ain't letting me like you. It ain't letting me like you, boss lady. Let me see. It won't let me do it. African Dreaming in the house, man. Thank you. Say, I can't get over long body roaches. Yeah, that's them big body Benz roaches. Them square body roaches. Like Chevy Impalas. The box Impalas, boy. Look here, man. It was horrible. If you ever go down there, I sure will, Pooh Bear. I sure will. If you ever make it to Florida, if you go into Central Florida, holla at me. If I can't help you, I know a lot of people down there that can. Thank you, Latrice. I cannot see you, Latrice. It won't. I don't know what's going on, but it won't let me love you. It won't let me like your sticker. It won't let nobody else like it either. I'm sorry, Latrice, but thank you for that. Thank you. Let me see. Sunday back from Yard Farmer say you about to get $59.99. $59.99. Man, I'm telling you. Look here. Right, I need that. If I can get that $59.99, that room, man. I promise you, just late last night, I finally got the refund from the other night. They kept that first night. That was a waste. And I should have let something. No, I shouldn't have. I'm about to say I should have let some of them bum-dums going on in there, but they would have tore the club up, and I'd have had to pay for it. Uh, Say glad they didn't eat me up. Me too. Me too. So this is what I want to say. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions because I need y'all to hit me on. Do I got any Floridians in here right now? Any Floridians? I already know about California, so I'm not even gonna ask about that because I know their laws is ultra strict. Any Floridians in the house? Terry Brooks? Any more? Any other Floridians? Mark Moore? I see you, California, Mojave Gardner. Boss Lady. Okay, Quan Brooks. We got a lot of Floridians in here. Devonta Small. So y'all all know what I'm talking about. Pensacola. Okay, it don't matter what part of Florida, just any Floridians. Okay, Kendra Spirit. Okay, I can't see that one. Dialysis Nurse, I think it is. Bob the Maker. Electra. Duke's Homestead. Let me see. House of Azaria. Okay, so my question is, what would y'all say? What would you say could you legally take things of this nature out of state? Or do you have to register it? Or are there certain things you can and certain things you cannot? I would like to know from your own native professional opinion. Okay, Lisa Williams says, yes, I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. Okay, can you take anything, let's say, to Georgia? Can you roll out from Georgia, from Florida, and take that little green thing to Georgia? Okay, the Bionic Nomad says, yes. You in South Florida. Okay. Because I got an idea. I just don't know how legal it is. And I need all of my Floridians to please find out for me because y'all, this is y'all home. Boss Lady says, yes, you can. Yes, Bob the Maker. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We talking trees or regular trees? I don't understand your. Oh, yes, we talking trees. Okay, we talking. No, man, not trees. Trees, not trees. It's always one in every bunch, ain't it? So, hey man, we talk about can you get some trees out of the state? Cause I know a person that know a person that know a person, depending on how much you want. Not them, man. I see that y'all be you gotta say your words right. You gotta that's why I be so slow looking like I'm hooked on phonics, because I be reading people comments like the little. I be reading y'all comments like that. So I don't just read your comment. I be trying to make it make sense because ain't no punctuation. You see what he said? You looking for some trees or you looking for some trees? See, that's where your facial features mess up with this text and stuff. It mess people's head up, son. You know? Man, you look at how much you looking for? How much? You mean how many? Oh, you balling like that. I'm gonna have to make a call. No. Trees, not trees. You see, I'm telling you, sometimes, family, I be careful with what I say on here because I know them people be watching me too, he's talking about the trees again, sir. Start the recording. Yes, he's about to spill the beans. Whoever is listening to me, I'm not talking about trees. Thank you. Okay. Revolutionary Bliss says, I think it's by permit. Okay. Sweet Thumb say you can find some tree. Ah, you gotta say your words right. You gotta say your words. Say. I was about to say no. Say edibles. Can't say that no more either, can you? I can't even. Shit, you can't say no. The edible ones. You can't say that either, cause that means something completely different. Oh damn, lad. No wonder you always happy, bro. No wonder you always so laid back and cool. No. Not those edible ones either. I gotta find another word without saying the actual. I'm gonna think of something. I don't know if I can, Monique. I don't think so, because that might offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? I did say fruit trees one day, and somebody said, "So what you saying, lad? You against it?" I don't know what you're talking about, sir or ma'am. I don't know. I'm talking about fruits. I don't know what you're trying to make me say or make me incriminate myself with, but I'm talking about vegetables and fruits. So lad, so you one of them, huh? You against us, huh? You like Dave Chappelle, huh? Man, I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about edibles. Oh, you be smoking, lad? No. Y'all need to leave. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna veer off. Y'all need to leave normal words of stuff alone. Go find your own damn words for your activities. Because you got some of us OGs, man. I asked for some edibles and somebody had passed me a brownie. I'm looking for some citrus.
You sound like you need some blueberries.
Oh, okay. Was I raving? Okay.
Trying to eat and the tone is off.
I'm sorry. I got my blueberries. I got my blueberries, honey. Look. I got my blueberries. That's our safe word. Okay. Ranch dressing wasn't enough. I couldn't hold back from the ranch dressing no more. So now I got some blueberries. Look. I'm smiling again. Blueberries. Safe word. I had to take my tone down. See, I'm practicing being kind. Voluntarily. Okay. So I have to you got whatever you do, you gotta practice. We shook on it. Look, I haven't been mean all day or nothing. And I've been kind and smiling. That was an accident.
Sure it was.
It really was. It really was. I can't. I try to find them. I can't. Wait. Here you go. I got them. I'm gonna bring them back. Boom. I erased it. Okay. So y'all can tell me, not the tone, your words. 10 somebody. Right, not your words. Words will be 10 for 10, and somebody will say it's your tone. It's something. It's always something. So I'm trying to practice. I don't understand what all these words mean anymore. Edibles don't mean edibles no more. Fruits don't mean fruits. Rainbows don't mean rainbows. I don't know anything, and I don't be trying to offend people. I just don't understand the new terminologies of everything. Okay. Anyway, back to action. Would you go for the drive? It's sad but true, and I don't be meaning to harm nobody. And people be coming at me with that too. What you mean by you don't be messing with them kind of fruits? I don't. I'm allergic to them. Oh, you allergic to us now? Oh, us? What? No, ma'am, sir. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not. Look, say I love some Lady Liz. She's so nice and kind. She is nice and kind, and I'm trying to rub some of her energy, her blueberry energy, off onto me. She my little blueberry. She rubbing her. Right, but you know what, Sunshine? Everything is politically correct, or is it anymore? You don't even know what is or is not politically correct anymore because they make up something every day. Everybody in every group in every situation make up something new every day. So it's best to just shut up and just watch. Slow to speak. Slow to speak because you just don't know, you know. Anyway. Sorry for veering off into that. What if we could do if it's legal, did you hear me? If it is legal to do a carpool of sorts, you know, to go down, grab some stuff. Anybody got a trailer? Anybody got a pickup truck? No, pickup truck ain't a good idea. Anybody got a trailer? Like an enclosed trailer? I'm just asking for a friend. Silver Rim say I got a truck. Do it got a cap on it? Spiritual say I've been cracking up in my office at work. You better not. Don't get in trouble. Don't get it. Anybody got a covered trailer? Say, okay, Revolutionary, this is what I'm looking for. Revolutionary Bliss said, basically you would need permits for each shipment, so the largest transport would be best, one permit. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that and see how much that'll cost. Silver Rim said, Peterbilt. I know you got to go over too many scales, weigh stations, agriculture. You gonna get us knocked. You gonna get us in trouble driving a big old Peterbilt, and I bet you got some of them sexy lady mud flaps to sit back like this with their legs and stuff. Them shiny silver ones with all them lights. You will get us in trouble. They'll be like, you stop. Pull over. I used to drive trucks, so I know. They'll be like, you stop. They don't give you the green light, they give you that red light. And then that DOT come out there like this. That arrow on that light do like this. Go over there. Where you going? Can I see your logs? Why they always look up at you? I see some paperwork. You want to come back here and open the trailer? No, sir. Not really. Not necessarily. I don't. Why? You got something to hide? I don't. I'm just pulling a trailer for this company. I don't know what's inside, sir. I've never broken the seal to the trailer full of orange trees. So how would I know what's in there? So anyway, if we could do it legally, some kind of way, I'm going to look into it to see if I could see what the permits take, how much they cost, and instead of doing like a meetup, do it like a shopping spree, carpool shopping spree. You might want to rent an SUV or something. I don't know, because let me tell you something about Florida. You say if you was DOT, your first question would be, do you garden? Oh, yes, I got a beautiful garden. Get out the truck. Get out the truck. Get out. Huh? What? I thought we both enjoyed gardening. Get out the truck. Hands up. Hands where I can see them. Let's open this trailer. Huh? Just because I told you I love gardening, shut up. You shut your mouth. You stop talking. You say one more thing, I'm... Brutality. Thank you, Be Rich. Say we can meet at Buc-ee's. I'm not playing. Me and my wife done already. We've been thinking on that. Thank you, my brother. Everybody like Be Rich's super chat. Give him a thumbs up on the super chat. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm not playing, man. Meet up at Buc-ee's at exit. Well, y'all might be coming from another exit. On 95, hit at Buc-ee's. We all meet up. And go from there, man. It's like a Costco across the street. No, the Costco that's the Myrtle Beach one, right? Yeah, that's Myrtle Beach. I'm all over this country. But, man, don't play games with me. Meet up at Buc-ee's. Go get us some of them pool barbecue sandwiches and some oatmeal cookies. You know, get our strategies together, get our story straight. for coming through customs, get our story straight. Like, okay, if they stop me, you keep going. Don't come back for me. I'll hold them off. You just keep going. You get the shipment. How is gardeners? How are we starting to sound like mules? We starting to sound like we Scarface and them, the Yale. We just want some oranges. Right? Buc-ee's in Jenkinsville, Lisa Williams. Okay, so let you gotta take that load with the permit and stop at Costco line. They bought them change truck. Man, you trying to get people not revolutionary bliss. Your first name is even making me nervous. Revolutionary. You gonna get somebody tagged. I'm telling you, what the stuff you saying, they gonna be watching you. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit. Audrey's living life said Smokey and the Bandit. That's right. No. Me and the dog will be like Blue and I forget the trucker name and his dog Blue. No. I'm just gonna try to figure it out. And if y'all know anything, put it in the comments section and we gonna figure it out. Because if we can make that happen, man, that'll be cool. Just a quick, 2 or 3 day run. We might have to go get us a little roach motel real quick, something that don't smell like full, uncut, pure roach. And, split the room. If you balling like that, get your own roach room, whatever. And split a room, go down and get some, not edibles. I was about to say some stems, some branches. You can't say none of that anymore. All of that means something. You understand. Snowman. That's right, snowman. Hey, Silver. Oh, that's Silver Rim. Say off I-75 or I-95. I-95 and 75. Yes, pure roach, uncut. We gonna figure something out. Would you take the long trip? I'm leaving this right here because we getting off. Would you take the long trip somewhere and the whole $400, $500 that you gonna spend online and bring back a little one of these? Would you rather just go ahead, spend some money on one of these online, you get this in the mail? Or you would just go ahead and just go spend all that shipping cost and that little tiny tree cost and just add a little something to it and just go. I'm going to leave y'all with that question. Please answer it in the comment section below. And if y'all know anything about the laws between Florida and shipping out trees or shipping in trees, I know how it is in California. That's just a damn no for California. No out, no in. But fruit tree road trip. Let's see and find out how legal that is and how we can do it the right way. All right? Cause I'm not gonna be going to jail for fruit. Did you just hear any of that story? Did you hear what I said? Can you be in jail and they ask you what you in? That's not gonna end up good for you. What you in for? Fruits. Oh, for real? Ain't nothing else you could say that's gonna make that any better. Nothing. Like you were smuggling them. You just had some with you. Nothing you can say is going to make that scary in jail. Like your story about smuggling in fruit, it's not gonna make some, woo, don't mess with that dude. That new dude they just brought in here, man. Shit, what he got in? What he in here for? Smuggling fruit. Woo! I don't want to have nothing to do with him. If you go to jail and when they ask you what you in here for while you changing into that orange suit, you buck naked, and they holding you down like on Planet of the Apes. What you in here for anyway? Fruits. I was smuggling fruits. Oh, that's good, because the dude said we about to put you in, he always smuggles his fruits to the newcomers. So you gonna get along real good with him. You gonna get along real good. So let's find out the legal ramifications of it all, because I'm not trying to get locked up like Akon and that be on my paperwork. Like going in for something highly highly addictive. Let me see. Thank you, Sunday Backyard Farmer said partner with some nurseries down there and tell them bring you 50 to 100 people, and we need some discount partners with some nurseries down there, and tell them you're bringing 50, 100 people. We need some discount. You know what? I know a man right now. I know a guy right now. Thank you, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Everybody thumb up Sunday Backyard Farmer's super chat. Would you please? Please hit Sunday Backyard Farmer just gave me a super chat. Can you please thumb that up for me? If you're able. I'm gonna tell you one right now that I know. Thank you, everybody. That went up real quick. Come on, get them thumbs up for him. Get them thumbs up for Sunday Backyard Farmer. And go over, everybody to drop that super chat, man. Go over to their channel, man. Go check them out. These is good people. Thank you for that. That's right. Go over to his channel and give him the same amount of thumbs up. Thank you. Hey, DJ. Yo, you right about that. If you're down in Florida, I'm going to tell you one place to go. That I went and I didn't release the video. I think I released a little bit of it. Has anybody ever heard of, thank you everybody for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Has anybody ever been to Florida, or any of our Floridians in the house right now? Does anybody know Nick's Nursery? How many people know Nick's? Raise your hand. Man, Nick's got everything. How many people know about Nick's? If you go down to Nick's, I'm gonna call him and see, because I met him. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna talk to Nick, and I'm gonna ask him about the legal ramifications, yada yada yada. If you in Florida, if you in Central Florida, and you're looking to purchase, not to because I know a lot of people down there with a lot of great stuff. If you in Central Florida, go to Nick's. He has, name a tropical fruit. Name something you want. Name something you want. And I'm even listening right now. Put in the comment section, what nursery do you go to in Florida? When you, the people that live there, the people that go there, because it's so many different ones. It's Nick's, it's Lucas, it's a couple of them. Put them names in the comment section after this video. The names of all of the nurseries in Central Florida. I even go a little bit more Southern Florida. All right. Adrian, sour sop. Sour sop. He got sour sop. Come on, give me another one you want, and I'm going to tell you if he got it or not. What tropical fruit do you want? Would you like to grow? I ain't saying it's going to work in your area. I'm telling you, he got it, though. Thank you for that, Miss D's Hollywood Garden. Lime quat. He got it. Star fruit. He got tons of them. Now, the jackfruit, I'm going to say this. I bet you he do. If he don't, he's sold out. And if it's sold out, he gonna get more. Passion fruit all day long. I seen them with my own eyes. I seen sour sop with my own eyes. A billion different varieties of mango. A billion different varieties of avocado. Star apple. Passion fruit. Star fruit. Carrot oranges. That's child's play. That's child's play. Yep, he got it. Almost any kind of orange you want down there. He deals with not just the normal stuff. He deal with exotics. You know, like red avocados, like pure red avocados. Sweet miwa kumquat, child's play for Nick. And mind you, I'm not affiliated with Nick at all. I'm going to upload that piece. Jujuberry, child's play. Jamaican Tangelo, child's play. Sour orange, child's play. Hey, single mom, how you doing? Let me tell you something. White pineapple, child's play. That's the sugarloaf pineapple. Child's play. He got it. I can't make this up. See, y'all trying to blood orange, child's play. He got it. He got so many different kinds of blood oranges. It ain't just the blood orange. It's the Smith's blood orange. It's the Cara. It's the this. It's the that. It's more varieties of blood orange than just that saying the blood orange. Pomegranate, child's play. He got it. I can't make this up. I did a video and I recorded down there. I asked him, could I record and everything? I've never uploaded it. Never. And I'm telling you, when I walked onto his property, it's like you walk into fruit heaven. Fruit heaven. If you don't believe me, call Nick's Edibles. I got his number. I got my man's number, matter of fact. Go online and look for, just hold on a minute. See, this is the kind of stuff I do all the time when this camera ain't running, man. This is the kind of fun I have by myself. Smoke by myself, drink by myself. Wait a minute, here we go. All right. Nick's Edibles. His name is Nick's Edibles. I don't know if that means both things. Ask him when you get there. Don't ask him that over the phone. But he's online, Nick's Edibles. He's online, and his phone number is, I'm going to type it in myself. I'm going to, I'm going to type it in. 407. 406. It's a public number, so I'm not blowing him up. He online 8939. All right, I just put that up there. You guys, that's it. This is the phone number. He's in Central Florida. He's about 30 minutes south of Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, Florida. He's about 30 minutes south of that, that's nothing when you're down there. Because all the roads, man, is so fast, you might have to pay some tolls. Oh, okay. Here's the other thing. If you go down to Florida, if you go to Nick's, tell Nick Laird Farmer 73 sent you. What's your question, California Mojave? What's your question? I missed it. Okay. Thank you, Black Sheep Prepper. Said 4035 Hickory Tree Road, St. Cloud, Florida, 34772. Nick's. Thank you. That's the address right there. Go down there and tell my brother that I sent you down there. Because when you go, you're not going to believe what you see. And who just Black Sheep Prepper? You live in Florida, so you know? Or you just pulled it up? Okay, Ladybug 629 says he's open Thursday through Sunday. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And sometime if you call him, he'll come and show up and just help you out anyway. You said it's pronounced Kissimmee. That's only if you live there. I don't fully live in Florida yet. I just got a timeshare now. So I call it Kissimmee. It's another kind. If you know what that means, Kissimmee, it got another kind of respect on the name. So I just pulled it up. Unbelievable what he's got. I'm telling you, go to Nick's Edibles, and I don't believe it's those kind of edibles. It's fruit trees. So yeah. Look up Kissimmee. Okay. But yes, when I tell you this man got everything, I left out of there not last year. How you doing, Willie? I left out of there not last year, but year before last. I stayed in there about 2 hours, and I never scraped the surface of everything he had. I couldn't scrape. Listen, you in Florida, it's about 500 degrees, and the only trees that's shading you is his fruit trees. And you don't want to be all up under them fruit and dangling on. You don't want 2 avocados hanging over your head. That, unless you're into that. I don't want a cluster of avocados just dangling over top of my head, unless you're into that. So I just stood out in the sun and burned up a little bit, Let me see. California say, I air layer a cherry tree while it's fruiting or wait till after the harvest. Do it while it's fruiting and take the fruit off of that branch. Promise you. So yeah, unless you into that, I wasn't. So I stood in the burning high heat. Y'all know I'm missing this crop circle right here. So that was getting hot. And he just had everything. So I had to go. He would have used me fertilizer if I would have stayed any longer, because I ain't had no hat on or nothing, Jesus. I was just standing out there in the Florida heat. His varieties, he don't have a blood red orange. It's several varieties of blood red oranges where every variety is redder than the last. A lot of his stuff have fruit on it. I told avocado dangling. His stuff, you go in there and you see the production. You see the, come on. Ha.
I'll be back.
Okay. Come on. Come on. You emotional damage. Emotional damage. My kids is grown and gone. So, look at emotional damage. Emotional damage, dog. Tripping, man. So, please go down there and tell him Lead Farmer 73 sent you. And man, he not just do he got the best prices, not the best prices, but not only do he got the best trees, but the prices is right on time. He beating a lot of people down. And I ain't talking about some dude that grows some stuff in his backyard, because you're gonna run into a lot of them down in Florida too. All my Floridians know. It might be a dude named, Fred's Fruits or something. And it's just a dude. Like, where's your sign? Just meet me over at the house. Come on, Floridians, am I lying? Am I lying? Everybody's selling fruit. Yes, he got miracle fruit. I just asked him that. He got miracle fruit. Y'all know down there, everybody's selling fruit trees. Everybody. Your neighbors is selling fruit trees. And ain't nobody got no signs. Ain't nobody like legit. The way you find them is on Facebook Market. His stuff is certified. This dude might have just did some stuff. I planted a seed, man. And, it grew this beautiful mango, man. And I tasted it, man. And it was like coconut cream or something, man. You got to taste it. It's for sale for like, I don't know. How much you got? $20, that's all you got? Okay, man, $20, man. It's all yours, man. I'm telling you, you're going to love this. You go to Central Florida and meet a bunch of dudes like that, selling you some stuff that you ain't sure what you just bought. Ain't no price tags, nothing. Just the dude, Fred's Fruits. And they always happy. Eddie's Edibles, that kind of happy. Nick is the solid, he's a solid dude. He just like me and you. He kind of like the dude I was just talking about, but he's certified. He's bona fide, certified, okay? Real cool dude, and you're going to end up hanging out with him and chopping it up about exotic trees, because once you find your tree, he will, I don't know if he do this on purpose or it's just fate. Every time you be like, okay, somebody just asked me, do he got miracle berry fruit? He be like, yeah, right here. How many you need? What size you want? What flavor do you like? What? Right next to that miracle berry fruit is going to be another tree of your dreams. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't anybody from Florida that done been to Nick's. You go, what is this? Oh, yeah, that's a new one. That's what he'll do to you. That's a new one. That is a Mongolian avocado. Yeah, here, taste that. That's how it is. So when you in there, depending on what season it is, mind you, and depending on what kind of tree you getting, he'll be letting you taste the fruit while you walking through there. You will leave out of there either your belly full or your belly hurting, because you done had a miracle berry, a Guatemalan avocado. You done tasted 3 or 4 different kind of avocados. You got a belly full of star fruit, and they just on the ground. Food everywhere. Everywhere. Does he ship? No. You got to go down there. That was the whole point of this whole video. Some things is worth the trip. You got to go holler at Nick, man. Go holler at him, because I'm telling you, when you go in there, I'm going to tell you something else. Does mulberry seeds have stink? I don't have no idea. Do they have a stinky odor? Do they have a stinky odor to them, or does that mean they're spoiled? For mulberries, mulberries ain't gonna stink no matter what. If mulberries go to going bad, they turn into wine. So I don't know how to answer that question, okay? If you got a stinking mulberry tree, I'm practicing now. I wish she was here. She'd be proud of me. If you got a mulberry tree that stink, call the police. If fruit go bad on a mulberry tree, it turns to wine. It turns to wine, and then it'll turn into vinegar, okay? No matter what, it ain't gonna ever stink. It's gonna smell sweet and delicious. It's gonna smell alcoholic, and then it's gonna smell like you need to put it on a ham. If your mulberry tree is stinking, call 911. There's something else buried under that tree, or somebody else buried under that tree, okay? Don't get no closer to it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the shovels or nothing that's by it. Just call the cops immediately. Clear the area. Call the cops. I ain't never heard of a stinking mulberry tree a day in my life. That sounds like a that sounds like a crime scene. Don't get away from that. She said mulberry seeds. Mulberry seeds stinking? Yeah, it don't matter what she said. That was still right on time. What? I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing. Y'all know I'm messing around, but I ain't never heard no stinking mulberries at all. A mulberry seed, even the seed, the fruit, nothing on the tree, the fruit, the leaves, nothing on the mulberry is supposed to stink, sweetheart. Nothing. Ever. Ever, never. I don't care what happens to that tree. If you put all the fruit and the leaves in a bucket and let it sit there for a year, you'll be able to sell that fluid to the local package store. Okay? Nothing on a mulberry tree will ever stink. I was born and raised with them. My whole life. When I tell you my whole life, I'm talking about from sucking your thumb to grown gray man life. I ain't never smelled nothing stink on no mulberry tree unless a dog took a dump up under it. That's it. Whew, you got me with that one. No, you know I'm kidding, but no, ain't no stinking fruit, ain't no stinking tree, none of that. Everybody, go check out Nick, please. That's the man. And I'm gonna tell you this too. If you go to Central Florida, I'm only speaking on Central Florida because when I go down to Miami, that's a whole nother. I ain't talking about no fruits and vegetables. If you go to Central Florida, if you go to each and every one of those nurseries down there, Nick is going to beat all of their prices. I'm talking about the reputable ones. I ain't talking about, the dude's fruits. All of the reputable ones, even the big box stores, the orange ones, the blue ones. And FYI, the big box stores in Central Florida, the orange one and the blue one, you ain't never seen nothing like that. You will go in there thinking you about to see a Granny Smith, red apple. No, you in there looking at star fruit too. But even Nick still beat them prices. Laura's Garden, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody said beautiful dog. Shh. I gotta cover her ears. Don't blow her head up. Don't blow her head up. She egotistical. She thinks she run this. She think I'm the pet. So, okay, any questions before we get out of here? Say people be sleeping on Central Florida. You know something, Black Sheep Prepper? Years ago, I said, everybody said, Led, where you be finding all this stuff? Where you be finding all this fruit? I said, in Florida. They said, now these is Floridians, like Florida where? I live in Florida. I don't never see no fruit like that. I promise you that blew my mind. And I had to go to Florida just to show them. Now, my uncle lives in Daytona and, Cape Canaveral. And their stuff is almost like Georgia. Once you go up that far northeast, stuff start drying out. It don't look as tropical as Central Florida no more. You go to Central Florida, they got things you only dreamed of. They have things you never heard of. I bought I don't even know what kind of persimmon this was. It's some kind of fuzzy persimmon. I forget what it's called. Does Nick ship anywhere? No, that's what this whole video is about. Going down there and talking to these people in person. It's worth it. Nobody in Central Florida is going to ship nothing to you. And if you're going to purchase it, this whole video been about, if you purchasing something online, even if it's from Florida, it's going to come back to you like this. You're going to pay the same price or more, but you're going to get this twig. This whole video been about that in the beginning. It's not worth, sometimes it's just worth just going to just take a little trip. You know, it's just worth it. Any quick questions before I go? And my friend has got the mulberry tree. No, I'm serious about that mulberry tree. I'm trying not to smile. Go look into that. That don't sound right. Say, I was gifted 8 blueberry bushes. What is the best way to plant them? I don't know, because I don't know where you are. I don't know what kind of soil you got. I don't know anything. I don't know what kind of blueberry bushes you have. Do you know what kind of blueberry bushes you have? Hey, Rhonda Moffitt, it's good to see you, sister. I ain't seen you in a minute. Every blue moon you pop up. Do you know what kind of blueberry bushes you have? Do you know? You got to have information about all of that. What kind of soil do you got? Is it clay? Is it loamy? Is it sand? Is it silt? Any suggestions of nurseries for fruit trees in Ohio? Woo, no. And what part of Ohio, number one? But for the most part, in my part of Ohio, between Ohio and Michigan is where I am, it was like cherries, plums, apples, pears, that kind of thing. You ain't gonna be finding nothing exotic up there. One unique says it was just the seeds. It was just the seeds, and I trashed them because they were okay. One unique. That's what's throwing me off about the mulberries. What do you mean the seeds from a mulberry? Mulberry seeds? The fruit is the seed. That's what's throwing me off. You need some Beano. That went in my mouth. So I'm waiting on you, one unique QT. What do you mean by mulberry seeds? You I don't know what you've been getting into. Hey, Soil Sister, how you doing, sis? I'm waiting for you, QT, because I don't know if I'm sure I know what you're talking about. When you say mulberry seeds, I'm gonna move on because I'm waiting for you. I've never heard Do you have a video that discusses soil mixture for citrus and pots? I can sum that all up right now for you, because you won't be able to do what I do because you may not have chickens and all that other stuff. Just go get that cactus mix from anywhere, any big box store. That cactus mix, you want that soil for your citrus loose, loamy. You don't want them sitting in water. It's that simple. Buy that cactus mix and build on it, okay? When I say that, I mean maybe the water might be running through, depending on what brand you get, the water might be running through and the nutrients too fast. Then you can start adding a few things, different kinds of soils and additives. But for the most part, to start it out, just go get that cactus mix. Trust me on that. If that just made it easy. I don't want to be telling you what I'm doing out in the yard because you might not have none of the stuff I got going on. B Brown say, yes, you are totally right. That's all I see in Cleveland, Ohio. Like I say, I was born and raised up there. It's just apples, pears, cherries, plums. It's rare you see peaches up there. It's rare. Say Hales Garden Center in Wilbury, what is that? Ohio has a large section and it's pretty big nursery. Yeah, but it's not the kind of fruit that everybody is on here looking for, those exotic fruits. That's the ice maker. Go on, lay down and get up. She was saying that the seeds were bad and what? Black Sheep, I know exactly what she was saying about the mulberry seeds. Am I missing something? That's why I keep asking her to please tell me what you're talking. Mulberry seeds. Mulberry. Now my question is, do y'all know what a mulberry tree is? That's what's throwing me off. Mulberry tree seeds went to stinking. Anybody ever had a mulberry tree? Been born and raised around a mulberry tree? Eating mulberries? They grow in the wild? Damn right. Mulberry tree ain't nothing but a doggone delicious weed. It'll grow anywhere, anytime, on anything. It will grow through cement, literally. So the seeds are the fruit. That fruit that you eat, that is the seed. The seeds are, yeah, see, she said she ain't sure if that was the mulberry. I think that's what that means. You got to spell out words for me, sweetheart, because the question marks, I don't know what you, oh, she said she don't know. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of tree you got. No, there is no mulberry. The fruit from a mulberry, that is the seed. If you were to plant that seed, it would, that fruit, the little bitty seeds that's in it, will grow. That's the mulberry seed, is the actual fruit. So for them to stink, never in 51 years. And when I tell you almost every other tree in my neighborhood and in my life was a mulberry tree, to the point where everybody's car was purple from purple bird poop and the sidewalks was purple. That's how much I'm talking about. I know. Now, you want to talk about mulberry? I know everything about a mulberry tree. Say mulberries look like blackberries. Exactly. They look like little bitty blackberries and the seeds are in the fruit. Exactly. When you're eating that, sometime if they ain't ripe, you can kind of feel they a little more crunchy. Yes. You may, it sound like you got the wrong, somebody lied to you. That's not a mulberry tree if the seeds go to stinking. Stinking seeds. Yeah, don't park your car around them, especially if you got a white car. You're going to have to get detailed. Say, my goji berry bushes are taking off this spring in Kentucky. I hope you got them in a container and not in the ground, unless that's what you really, really want. And you know something, is it true, y'all? I heard goji berries is toxic too. as good for you that they say they are, I did research years ago, and it say they're just as toxic as they are beneficial. I stopped growing. Plus, they take over your yard. Somebody say you might have a chestnut tree. In Mount Vernon, Ohio, we had those trees everywhere. They made a mess. I grew up climbing them. Say, I'll send you a pic or email before this week is up. That's exactly what they look like. But I'll send you a pic. Okay. Bob the Maker say, they say comfrey is toxic as well. My friend T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener, did all that research and she proved it. I've never grown it, so I don't know. If you want to go over to the New Orleans gardener and ask her about comfrey. I don't know anything about it. I've never tried to grow it ever. I felt no need to grow it in the first place. But when people was trying to grow it, I heard that it is toxic. You said, Greg Jones, you said chestnut tree seeds stink? Chestnut. You talking about them big green ones? Sweet Thumb say so many folks, and mulberry is so prolific, they're messy. Listen, the mulberry trees in Toledo, Ohio, all parts of Ohio, frankly, and all parts of Michigan, there are so many mulberry trees that it could literally feed the homeless. I'm not making that up. Y'all know I'm not. If y'all from the north, you know I'm not making that up. Especially the mulberry trees that let out about 3 different crops. They like bloom. I mean, they fruit like all summer long. It's some mulberry trees in Ohio, in Toledo, throughout my whole stomping ground. They used to fruit all summer. One batch you go, then I hick 'em another. That's what this one out here do that I got. It fruits all this whole summer. To the point we just stop. You can't eat all that. So I don't think that's what you got. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call it. You ain't dealing with no mulberries. Let me see. I purchased 2 peach tree seedlings, and they began to bloom. But there was another freeze, and now the buds are dead. Okay. When I was growing up, we exactly. That's exactly what I meant. We had them all over top of our house, all over top of our garage. All the trees in my backyard growing up as a kid was mulberry trees. Nah. The only trouble, can you grow mulberry trees in containers? I wouldn't try to do that. You can, but it's going to bust through the bottom of the container and it's going to plant itself in the ground. I got a perfect example. I got a mulberry tree in another location, right? And it's in a container. And I was wondering why it was doing so great. So then I took y'all along with me and I tried to pick that mulberry tree up while I was live, but y'all couldn't see it. It was rooted into the ground. It only took 1 winter for that thing to put roots in the ground as big as my wrist. So now my wife like, what we gonna do? I'm gonna have to cut them roots down to move it. It's grown, it busted through the bucket like the Incredible Hulk. And now the mulberry tree is planted there. They got deep tap roots. Once you got a mulberry tree, you will always have a mulberry tree forever. Because where you cut that stump down, the roots ran over to the other side of the yard and started a new tree. If you plant a mulberry tree, you better love mulberries. That's all I can say. Thank you, Black Sheep Prepper. You over the road right now, man, be safe. I hope to see you out there soon. As a matter of fact, I got my CB. Did I bring my CB in? I brought my CB in, but I just had to order me a new CB because I need the real deal. I travel too much. How many people? If you travel, I got a surprise for y'all. This week we're gonna be talking about power with several different companies, all power every day as much as I can possibly take it. How many people are looking for a deal through EcoFlow? Anybody looking for EcoFlow products, but you need some savings going on? Anybody? Me? You? Me? If so, be watching out for my video tomorrow. Okay? Save you some money on EcoFlow products, all of them. If you are looking for EcoFlow products, they're having a sale going on, and I'm going to release my video first thing in the morning. Okay? Just so you know. I got a surprise for y'all. And I'm going to show you, and I'm going to take y'all, I actually take y'all on another journey with me. No, not the land, but it's going to be something else. For everybody that been in this video, and y'all all heard the story of the Roach Motel, you will understand what my next journey is about to be. Okay? Just so you know. I travel more than, I don't put a lot of my travels. Most of my travels, we don't put on the video because it gets us in trouble. But I will be showing you something that's coming soon. I just got to figure out how I'm going to pull it off because my time is limited. All right. I'm not going to bug y'all no more. Had y'all on here and I don't see no questions. Say same as Chicago, New York, Ohio, Michigan, mulberries. It's like sidewalks. It's like roads. You're not going to go nowhere and not see a mulberry tree. You don't even know it's a mulberry tree until you look down and the whole ground is purple. Or sometimes they got the white mulberries too everywhere. And you don't think they ripe, but the birds be eating them mugs and doodling on your car for days. Okay, thank you, Karen L. All right, no more questions. Stick with me. I got way more for you, and trust me, this is gonna help a lot of folks. What I got coming, EcoFlow products the video will be released tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. What is a mulberry good for? I'm gonna have you Google that. Everybody have a wonderful day. Live from 73. I love you, and I'm out. Everybody, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you to all of the people that just come in. Thank you for the people behind the curtains that don't feel like coming up. Thank you for the people that can only watch me on your television set. You can't really talk and chat because your TV ain't that smart. Your TV is kind of like in pre-K. I get it. No worries. Thank you for watching me anyway, because that helps just as well. Thank you for the people that don't really care for me because you watched it anyway, too. I love you for that. I'm trying to change my ways. Live Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Who down in Florida right now? Anybody in Florida? I'll see you in a minute then. Live Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Peace.